November 13th, 2022, Moscow, Idaho. A picturesque college town, surrounded by rolling hills and quiet pine trees, a place where doors were rarely locked, and the biggest concern for students was finals week. But on this cold Sunday morning, the peace of Moscow was shattered forever. At 11:58 a.m., a frantic 911 call came from a house on King Road, near the University of Idaho campus. Inside, police found 4 students brutally murdered: Kaylee Goncalves, Madison Morgan, Sana Kernudley, and Ethan Chapin. The scene was horrifying. A violent attack that seemed to defy logic. Before we continue, help the channel, subscribe, and leave your like. The night before the murders seemed like any other college weekend. Kaylee and Madison, lifelong best friends, had gone out downtown to a popular bar called the Corner Club. Around 1:30 a.m., they were captured on camera at a local food truck, laughing, smiling, completely unaware that these were their final hours. Meanwhile, Shana and Ethan, who were dating, attended a party at the nearby Sigma Chi fraternity. By 1:45 at night, they returned home to the King Road house, a well-known student rental, often filled with friends, laughter, and the energy of youth. By 4 a.m., the lights were out, and the house was quiet. Then, something happened. Investigators believe the killer entered through a sliding glass door on the second floor. He moved silently, room to room, armed with a large fixed-blade knife. The attack was swift and calculated. Some of the victims likely never even woke up. 2 roommates survived, sleeping on the lower floor. One of them later told police she woke up around 4 a.m. 2 strange sounds. When she peeked out of her room, she saw a man dressed in black, wearing a mask that covered his nose and mouth. He walked past her, out the sliding door, and vanished into the night. At first, the public had no idea what to think. Police released few details, saying only that the attack was targeted, but offering no motive, no suspect, and no weapon. Fear swept through Moscow. Students fled home before Thanksgiving. Rumors spread wildly online, from drug connections to stalker theories. Days turned into weeks. Then came a clue. A white Hyundai Elantra seen near the crime scene. Detectives spent countless hours reviewing surveillance footage from homes, gas stations, and traffic cameras. The car became the key. Through digital forensics and cross-state data, police traced the vehicle to Bryan Kohberger, a 28-year-old PhD student at Washington State University, just 10 miles away. Kohberger wasn't an ordinary student. He was studying criminology, specializing in criminal behavior and forensic psychology. He'd even posted online surveys asking ex-convicts how they felt before and after committing crimes. When investigators dug deeper, they found chilling coincidences. His phone had been near the victim's home at least 12 times before the murders, often late at night. And on the morning after the crime, his phone was suddenly turned off, only to reappear hours later on the road back to his apartment. Police secretly tracked him for weeks, watching his every move. Then came the breakthrough DNA from the knife sheath found at the crime scene. It matched Bryan Kohberger's father through genealogical testing. That was the moment they knew. On December 30th, 2022, police raided Kohberger's parents' home in Pennsylvania, arresting him without incident. Inside his car and apartment, they found gloves, dark clothing, and more evidence linking him to the case. The country watched in disbelief. How could someone who studied criminal behavior commit a crime so monstrous? In court, Kohberger appeared calm, emotionless. His attorneys argued that the DNA was mishandled, that police had rushed to judgment, but prosecutors presented a detailed timeline. Phone records, car movements, security footage, and the weapon sheath. The puzzle fit too perfectly. Still, one question remains. Why? What drove him to target those 4 students? Was it obsession? Revenge? A twisted desire to experience the perfect crime? To this day, investigators have not revealed a clear motive. Kohberger has pleaded not guilty, and his trial delayed multiple times continues to attract global attention. The families of Kaylee, Madison, Shana, and Ethan have endured unimaginable grief, yet they've also shown extraordinary strength. They gather each year to honor the victims, remembering them not as statistics in a headline, but as young, vibrant souls, full of laughter, dreams, and potential. In a world filled with darkness, their light still shines. Thank you for watching Cold Case 5 Minutes. Subscribe and leave your like. Stay curious, and remember, every mystery deserves to be remembered.